You guys went to the classroom?
What part of Friday we're going to the shop didn't you remember?
He wasn't here.
All right. Now we're getting somewhere.
Still want a real fine point there.
Yeah, we want a nice point. We want that kind of like bullet nose to it. But notice how quiet it is. Okay? We don't need all that roar. If we turn that oxygen up, and the flame gets shorter and shorter and shorter, it gets louder and louder and louder.
And that's what you don't want.
That's going to be too much. It's going to push our. It's going to be too much pressure and push our puddle. As we turn that down, okay, notice we get a lot more of that orange into there, and that's going to be carburizing. We don't want that either. So we'll dial that back, a little bit more oxygen until we get to that neutral point. Okay. Fairly quiet. We don't need a lot of noise. We don't need a ton of heat. We'll be fairly drawn on those cylinders. All right. Now, I'll put these glasses over these glasses to keep friggin' see. So come down onto that. We're a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch above the plate. That's the hottest part of that center cone. We heat that up. See our puddle form? And I can move my torch. A little movement. Keep that puddle moving. Can you see the puddle there?
Yeah, a little bit.
So there's like some crusty shit floating on top of it. Fire. Must be some plastic or something on that brick. It's weird. We use the brick because it helps to absorb the heat. If we put that plate over just to open the steel, it'll burn right through it. Okay? The brick will help it keep from burning in. But that brick must have some junk on it. So a little bit
barbecue.
of puddle there. Just a little bit more heat than we had the first time. Okay. Yeah, the pink puddle looks a little better now. A little bit more pinpoint heat.
Oh, okay.
You see the puddle now?
Yeah, just this tiny little
Now
ball.
notice that if I bring that, I'm going to bring that oxygen cone, that inner cone right down into there. See what starts to happen?
Blows it out.
See how it's like making holes? So like I said, there's times when we want to back away, let that heat kind of cool down. Remove the torch to help control the puddle, keep the heat under control.
That's kind of cool.
Fire in there. There's got to be something on that brick. Something caught on fire on there before. I don't know, but I don't like it. And I told those guys, when we get off the set to do this every day, you'll grab the torch tips, bring them out here, grab your glasses and all that stuff. But then somebody just grab a coffee can that's pretty good, doesn't leak, bring it over, and then everybody can just dunk it and cool their plate rather than having to take a piece over there 150 times a day. See, we get a little bit of a puddle formation there. From that there on, it's really pretty good. That's where I push down in. You see what happened when I push down in? You start getting a little burn through, start really gouging down into the bottom. Okay. Now notice that I changed my work angle to match my plate. The travel angle I'm keeping the same. Get that puddle established. Right there. Yeah, this thinner plate or thicker plate. We're gonna need more torch heat. It's real clean. Because we're getting a lot of debris floating on the top of that puddle. Almost looks like icebergs. See it? Everybody see that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
That's partly because that's that pickled and oiled steel, so it's just not burning through real great. I wasn't sure how that would react with this. You notice it's got a little bit more sound to it, but we need more heat. We have to pump up the acetylene to get a little bit more heat. So we're all done.